Hi, this is Martha here at my channel, Nalenka Sims, with the May episode of our Craft Vault 2021 collab, sponsored by and hosted by Poetspice, where we're uploading our videos every third Friday throughout the year at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are others who are participating, and they are listed in the description box below. Please go by and visit their channels and show them some crafty love. We're to use items that we have not used for 5 months or even longer or never used. So I have quite a few things that I want to show you, and I will get right to it. I use this easel die. I think it's Cherry Lynn, but I'm not positive, but it is so pretty. I used Anna Griffin stamps that I've had for a long time. This You Are and the Fabulous. This Cityscape. Didn't like the way it's stamped, but I used that. I'm pretty sure this is Crafter's Companion, a birthday set of stamps. And this is Stampin' Up. I use this sentiment here. I used, now this one I have used not too, I don't know how long ago, but I have used it, but I don't know if I used a particular sentiment that I'm using now. If I had used that before. I used these little doilies for the first time that I got at the yard sale last summer. And these flowers that I also got at that yard sale, I have used these before. That's probably the only thing. And I found these little flower die. I don't know what set they came in, but I am in love with this little flower. This was the first time I used it. And what I'm featuring today are these runway girls. When I saw this stamp set when it was first released, I had to have it. I got it and never used it till now. I used all of them except the bride. Okay, so I'm featuring Spellbinders. I pulled these out that I either had never used or maybe cut to see what they look like, but I don't think I've used half of these, most of these. This one. Okay. And this one in particular, when I saw it, because it was so different, I had to have it, but didn't use it either. And I pulled out this flower set here. And this set here. Okay. Those are from the vault. So let's start with this girl, and You Are Fabulous. I colored them with markers, and then some of them I went over with the Spectrum Noir glitter pen. This is that little flower, and these leaves were in my stash of things I had cut out, and they were that I just keep. And this is the inside, and it looked a little bare, so I put something else that was in my collection of die cuts at the top. And I didn't, now this is memento paper that I like to use as backgrounds when I'm stamping, say like a figure on it. They show up real well on this memento paper. Okay, and I made a second one using that same die. And these are some little flowers that I've had in my stash. And Life Looks Beautiful on You. And here's that Cityscape that I had to really just stamp it twice. And then I just went over it with a turquoise pen, actually, just to fill it in, because I knew if I went over with black I would ruin it. So I just used a color to go over it because it did not stamp clearly. And here is that Crafter's Companion Happy Birthday on the inside. Okay, then let's see. I made this one, and this these are those Spellbinders flowers that I pulled out, and this is I had never used this stamp before. I think I have used the birthday, and I put these flowers. I really like. They stand. You can pull the petals up so that it's quite dimensional. And speaking of dimensionals, I did put those in between the layers of the flower to give it some added interest. Okay, then I made this one, and this is where I used the easel. And I used some of those Tim Holtz small what is it? I think they're called small talk strips, word strips. I really like those. Okay. This is one where I use those little flowers. They are just darling. And another one of my Spellbinders dies. I didn't put a sentiment on that one. I did on all of them but two, I think. Okay. This one is quite interesting. I made this as a card and had it out the little hinge here at the top and colored her in with Spectrum Noir Blue, and I loved her outfit. This was made the flower out of the background. This is graphic 45 paper. And I made the card not thinking about how it's going to stand with this pointed bottom. So then I just made a background, put an easel back there, and adhered the card to it. So now it stands, and then it flips up like that. You know, it's weird how we will figure out a way to use so that we don't waste the paper or whatever effort we have put into a card. Now, my last two are my favorite. A little slimline, still on that memento paper. This is the doily that I cut in half and put here and here. And this paper has all of this interesting design in it already. Some of the Tim Holtz word strips across here. Flowers from a stash. These leaves also were already cut out. And that's that one. And my favorite of the whole bunch, and my last one, is this one. And again, colored with Spectrum Noir glitter pens, and the half doilies on the side. And there was a little button light that was just in my stash, so that came out of the vault that I had never used. And the inside, I did the inside sort of like the front. So those are my cards. Sorry you can't see them all at once here, but I hope you like them. If so, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. Thank you so much. All right. Visit the other participants. Stay safe, be blessed, and Todah.